Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another reading with the Crown Priestess. Happy B-Day, Dr. King. That orange man decided inauguration was today. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But hey, y'all. Hope y'all are enjoying your week. Hope you had a nice weekend. Somebody could want to buy a bird or own a bird. Maybe you're a pet bird owner. I want a bird so bad, actually. I've wanted one for a long time. But I know that they are tedious and they can get really expensive. So being that I already have a child, 2 dogs, and a cat, and you know I'm doing it all by myself, I think I can wait a little longer for my bird. But I do want a bird, so to my future husband, if you're watching this right now, your wife wants a bird. A really nice, expensive, cute bird of paradise, right? Like I like mini macaws too. The blue ones are gone. Well, they saved like 2, but they're pretty much extinct, y'all. It's over for the blue macaws, so we can't have those. But there's several types of macaws. But the mini macaws, they're cute and they don't grow that big. Or I'll take like what are those other ones called? That they're really sweet. Cockatoos? Cockatoo birds are really sweet, okay? So I don't know why that came up, but maybe somebody wants to buy a bird, or you're a bird owner, or you love birds, or something like that. Or like I said, maybe my husband is watching this, and he's like, yes, she gave me the answer. I have to come up, I have to buy her a bird. Just show up with the bird. I'll probably say I do. But you gotta help me take care of it, because like I said, I already got a whole damn zoo here. So, whatever. All right, y'all. Let's see what the spirit guides have for your collective message this week. Once again, happy birthday, Dr. King. You tried. You made a lot of difference. You did. I know some people don't think you did, but you made so much difference. Okay. Moving forward. Why Malcolm don't got a holiday? Do Malcolm have a holiday? He need one too, and there's no shade. They're scared to make that one a big thing. They don't want people turning up like that. Okay. Oh, somebody's sad, man. Damn. I knew it. I felt it. It could be, well, yeah, it's definitely sadness for somebody, because I can sort of feel it. Like there's this, somebody feels, they're saying the word desolate, but desolate is not usually used to describe a person. It's more to describe a place, right? If a place is desolate, though, it's like barren lands, like abandoned, lonely, alone, lost, even, you know, to some degree. That's kind of what I'm getting, though. It's like, it's almost less sadness. It is sad, but it's not, it's less sadness and more lonely, like, you know, or desolate. Like it's like they're showing me like an abandoned bar, you know, and there's like almost no liquor left in the bottles. It's like somebody's been there alone drinking all the alcohol, like every night, just by themselves. But it's like, it's closed, you know. This is not it's not open to the public. It's not, somebody could be drinking their sorrows, or could have been doing that this weekend as well. They're just drinking and just sad, man. Just lonely, empty bottles. That's why I see the bottles at the bar, they're empty. Oh my God, what is going on, y'all? I'm not making this up. Something ends, the bottom card here. death. Big Scorpio, nasty fucking tower. Not tower, big Scorpio, death card. Pluto is the energy that I'm looking for, that I want to say, the transformation, right? But look at these cards, man. 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Okay, master number 55. Could be relevant here. Something is going on, man. It's like something that you are mourning to a degree. It's like this mourning of your loneliness, of this, it's desolate, you know? Like, look at, remember when I said desolate usually describes more of a place than a person? And it's like, yeah. It's like these abandoned woods, you know? This place where nobody goes anymore. Somebody could have maybe had to leave someplace, leave a person. There's definitely an ending here that you're not happy about. You know, take the energy how it resonates. You know how it goes. Put that thing down, flip it, reverse it. But read it from your perspective. Yeah, collective, you can be feeling really fucking alone right now. It's interesting because with this energy too, I'm getting like it's almost like even though you feel alone and you feel empty, you don't really want any company. It's like you're not really looking to have anybody around or have to deal with people. This could be the energy coming up this week. You know, you just kind of you don't want to be around anyone. You're not in the best spirits to be around anyone. Spirits, empty bottles at the bar. I'm telling you, there's something like, I think spirits are the only things with you at the moment, to be honest. You know? Maybe you're okay with that. Even though you're not feeling well, you're not emotionally in the best space, but you'd rather be alone. Something was very difficult. Like, this is like something really difficult has transpired. Okay? I think a lot of you could be ignoring people this week as well. Because I do feel like this has already happened, right? The bar is already empty. It's like, I don't know if you're closed for business, you know, something like that. Could be the case for somebody and like who's a sole proprietor and owner and business owner. Maybe you had to close up shop for a little while. You know, maybe you couldn't pay for something in time or didn't beat inspection on something, and so, you know, they had to lock your place down and you're kind of just in there. Like, I don't know what's going on here. It's different for everybody, but that's how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it like that's how they're showing me anyway. Like somebody just can you leave him alone? Thank you. They're showing it like somebody just finishing, all the bottles are empty. There's like 1 bottle left of alcohol at the bar with this guy, and he's drinking it, like he's facing it with the glass and everything. He's just but that's it. But I can see very clear that this business is closed. There's no one coming in, there's no one going out. It looks dusty, and it's like he's drank all this liquor on his own for days now. Like he's just been alone, not wanting to deal with anybody. Oh my God, y'all. The energy just keeps on. 9 of Swords. Losing sleep. A lot of, like there's like maybe a lot of mindless sex, you know, like mindless indulgence, like getting drunk alone, fucking a stranger, paying a prostitute. I don't fucking know, right? Leaving $40 on the dresser. I don't know what people do anymore. But there's this energy of like, you know, you're just like on autopilot. You're not really engaged because really you're trying to process some sort of hurt, loss, sadness, heartbreak even, you know. did something that's disappointing. And it's like, I feel like on the surface level, you look okay. You know, you look like you're dealing with it. Like, it's not that you're avoiding, because I don't feel avoidant of this at all. I feel like you are processing what's happening to you, but maybe it's not hitting you the way things would normally hit you. You know, maybe it was almost expected. Like, it's like a blow that was expected and the day finally has come. And so it's like, okay, it's like when somebody accepts their death, you know, for lack of better fucking examples. But it's like, you know, when you see movies and stuff, or in real life, like, people are sick or old or whatever it is, and they kind of just accept that they're dying, you know, like they've made peace with it already. So it's not nothing that they're sad about anymore. You know, it's something that they can just say to people, like, yeah, you know, I'm ready, I'm okay, like, I lived my life, I'm dealing with it, you know, it's been a long time, I'm ready. And usually shortly thereafter that, they pass, you know. And I don't think it's extreme to a level where somebody's accepting that kind of fate, possibly with the death card, but I just think whatever it is that you're experiencing, it's like you kind of knew the day would come. You know, it's like you knew it was coming. You knew it was a matter of time. And so you anticipated the blow, and you were able to put yourself in a position where you didn't get as hurt by it, you know, because it's like, well, who am I kidding? I knew this was inevitable, right? It's like how they teach wrestlers, right? Boxers, professional, like, fighters, they teach them how to, like, get ready to take a hit somewhere, you know? Like, obviously they teach them to block and shit like that, but, like, even not that, like, they know how to prepare for the blow they're about to take so that it does essentially less damage. It's still gonna hurt, but it's not gonna kill me. It's not gonna take me out, and I was already ready for it. You know what I mean? Somebody's going through that this week, man. And you could, like I said, there's mindless sex here. You gotta chill. Yeah, there goes the heartbreak. I was waiting for it. But the healing, you know, the Four of Swords, like, you gotta take a break. This could have been your energy over the weekend, or this is going to be your energy this week. I think it's short-lived, you know, the mindless indulgence, whatever it is that you're, like, dipping and dabbing in, whether it's that you decided to get really drunk, you decided to get high, you decided to fuck a stranger, you just, whatever the fuck you're doing, right? Whatever you've been trying to do to kind of, like, again, just keep busy, because I don't even think it's so much that you're trying to take your mind off of it. On the contrary, I think this is, didn't I ask you to leave that boy? I actually, Jinx, enough. Somebody's really upset. This is probably why you're alone too. I told you to leave that boy alone. Leave him. Leave him alone. If there's a tear on, no, I don't try that. If there's a tear on my tablecloth, you're in trouble. Bad girl, get down. Get down, Aura. Now. Thank you. That's probably why y'all staying away from people, because you don't want to punch somebody in the face. But again, I think it's kind of impossible to take whatever it is that happened off your mind. You can't really get it off your mind because you can't really get it out of here. You know, whatever it is, it's a loss, you know, and you feel this loss. I'm not going to sugarcoat this reading at all. It's a heavy loss. It's a hard cycle that has ended, you know, whatever it is. This was not easy. It's not going to be easy. Your healing process doesn't look easy at all. You know, I think that you're handling it well, but it hurts nonetheless. You know, everybody's pain tolerance is different. You know, some people, we can get tattoos and we can sit through hours and hours and not shed a tear. Others can do a little piece and they're like, nah, the whole time. In both cases, it hurt. Like, it hurt just as much. It's just that some people cry about it and some people don't, right? It's like child labor. Like, some women are nuts. Like, I was there. I heard the screaming, just what? Like, I'm like, damn, bitch. Is she all right? Like, but hey, again, the pain tolerance. It doesn't mean that you're not hurting. I just think that, you have a high pain tolerance, or you were ready for this to happen, or you have enough experience, It's not your first rodeo. And so you just know, like, what else, What else is new type shit, damn, that sucks, if somebody's energy is that. But yeah, something about this is just like, you're trying to keep busy, you're trying to do whatever, but you're dealing with it. I don't think that it's avoidant. And I feel like you realize by the end of this little charade you're on, it's not long. It doesn't last long. I think like it burns out really fast, this fire, these like sort of sprouts or bursts of energy that make you feel kind of like somebody can be bipolar. Not a doctor, but so those moments of kind of like those manic stages, right, where you feel kind of invincible, you feel really like excited, you want to do something risky, and then you come back home after a few days and you're like, fuck, I played, and now you're just in bed for the next 5 days, sad, crying, sleeping, depressed, right? Somebody could be experiencing something like that. If you have not been diagnosed, maybe check that out, all right? Maybe some of you have to, with that Four of Swords, not just get rest, not just fall back, but go visit a doctor, speak to somebody. There could be things that you're learning about yourself that you didn't know before. Sometimes the diagnosis is just a broken heart, okay? And I definitely see for somebody here that they are heartbroken. They're rather sad this week. And I think that, like I said, once you get past this charade of things, and you might be doing a lot of sleeping and you might feel a lot of fatigue, even if you are getting sufficient sleep and things like that. Something about this too, with the Death card, because I can't forget that Death card is a major arcana. And it's like something about it, even though it is the Death and there's this energy is rather like, it almost feels like a spiritual ascension. It's like some cycle has closed and therefore allowed you to grow another layer spiritually. And spiritual ascension can make you feel like this very often. You can feel sort of sad out of nowhere, numb, tired, or like, what the fuck's going on? Like sometimes it's like that. Often it's like that, actually. Right. The Emperor is, after all this is done, you know what I mean? Like it's like I said, there's something about it that it has this tone of becoming like your vibration in the other realm is elevating. Even though your vibes feel low on the mundane level, like on the 3D, it's like something about you is definitely elevating, I think it's important that you get all the rest you need. Keep your energy to yourself as best as possible. Because also with that energy, it's like earlier when I said when Jinx was being ganged up on over there, he felt like he needed to fight. It's like that could be the reason why you're trying to stay away from people, because you're sensitive, right? Even if, like I said, you look okay, you chilling, you're not really turning up or even crying too much or whatever, it's still, the emotions are running deep. So it can be really easy for somebody to like frustrate you. Like somebody can say the wrong thing, or just, like when you're in the street and whether it's you or another person, like somebody like overreacts over something really small. Like, in the stores or something, there's always that one lady blacking on the fucking cashier. And it's like, yeah, maybe she's a psycho, fine. But also, maybe she's having a really rough fucking week, a rough day. What does friends say? If it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, some people are just going through shit, man. And it's not personal, but they snap, they lash out, even on what look like the smallest fucking things. And this is why if you're a person like me, my misery don't like company either, because it's just that. I don't give a fuck about crying in front of people or looking sad in front of people, but my emotions are running so fucking high right now that the smallest thing, even if you're genuinely just trying to check on me or ask a question or whatever, I might just snap at you. And now I look terrible. I look like a bad person. And you look like, bitch, what the fuck? Well, fuck you then, and it's like, you have no idea why I really snapped. I didn't really snap for whatever it was. I'm snapping because I'm actually fucking dying inside. I've been heartbroken for 3 weeks. And so, so I think that's kind of the energy that you can be in. And so I would honestly, I think Spirit is advising you to spend as much time alone as possible, but know that you're not alone per se. You know what I mean? Like, they're there with you, hugging you, supporting you. I can't bullshit. The Temperance fucking card fell out. The angel, like, there's Jupiter, Sag energy, Aries energy, very strong. Also Scorpio, like I said, and bringing that balance, man. Yeah, like, because we talk a lot about Temperance being like, oh, sort of a wait is patient, but this is an angel of balance. Ideally, it's that, like, that grounding, that moderation. And so everything in moderation, right? Like, if you're coming out of a cycle that was X amount of years and is bringing you this much pain, this much detriment, you're not going to be okay tomorrow about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take time. And so give yourself a little grace. Take as much time alone as possible, right? Unless it becomes dangerous to you. 10 of Swords on the split with the 9 of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody is drinking their fucking sorrows away. That was that bar. I saw an empty ass bar. Like, y'all, I like to drink too. I like the sauce. I love to go out and have a good time. But for real, please be careful with the drinking, man. It's not safe. It really isn't. Drink water. It's not safe on so many levels, People don't realize it because I guess it's not as common, but you can really cause yourself brain damage, like irreversible brain damage from alcohol. You can cause yourself irreversible liver damage. You can just be drunk and fall. Fuck, somebody hit you. You can fall and bleed out because, you know what I'm trying to say? So just please, y'all, take care of yourself, be careful, because somebody's drinking at an unhealthy level here. Because again, they're sad, they're sad. So let's see, what kind of advice I would have done, because this is like, damn, I wasn't expecting this to be, this just fell out of nowhere. 2 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Let yourself feel the pain, if you're having a hard time releasing, because I almost feel like that's what somebody's deal is here, which is why they're drinking or fucking or doing drugs or whatever the fuck this is. It doesn't seem very healthy, whatever they're doing. Somebody could be, oh man, please call somebody, if that's the case. Somebody can, like, really be hurting themselves, like a cutter, or, somebody who inflicts pain on themselves. Be careful with that stuff. Please call a hotline, call a friend, a family member, call a doctor, like somebody, okay? But there's something, like, just let yourself feel it. And like I said, this is for, because I'm getting this message where, like, somebody is, again, searching for this release because maybe you have not cried as much as you thought you would, or how much you want to. Sometimes I go through that, and a lot of stuff goes into that, like traumas and life traps and stuff like that. But sometimes I don't cry, in moments when I should, like, and I feel it, like I want to cry, but the tears will not come. They won't come. And it's like sometimes your body, your brain, because it's trying to heal you, it's literally sending signals to your body, letting you know that you have to release this pressure that's building up before it kills you, type shit, right? So if you're struggling with that, like you can't release in the way that you want to, you need to invoke release, but in a healthy way, right? Not in a way, like I said, where you're like cutting yourself or hurting yourself with alcohol and substances, but like invoke it in another way. Like, again, you can see a physician, you can see a spiritual, you can go to church. Some people, they'll listen to like certain music, you know, or they like, is this the truth, certain music or certain movies, like they will bring out that emotion, so that even if you're not feeling it for yourself, whatever is invoking like the release in you is helping you purge, is helping you relieve yourself of that built up, that pent up shit, you know, because that's what also makes you snap at people. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes we don't realize that somebody's holding so much in that even at a little gesture, they flipping. And it's because they need to release, right? But you don't want to hurt yourself, and you definitely don't want to hurt nobody else. So you need to channel it in a different way, you know. I don't know. Like sometimes if I want to cry and I hate this shit so bad, but I will literally like force myself to watch a sad ass movie. Like sad, like the saddest movie. Like I would just look for the worst shit, not horror, because them shits are nothing to me. That's my favorite genre, thrillers and all that. I gotta look for like the ill romance novel where like some bitch, her husband died and now, you know, I gotta look for those things, because even if it's not my personal experience, it invokes emotion out of me. And so in watching that, I'm releasing. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't come back to whatever it is I'm actually sad about. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it invokes the emotion so that I can purge this shit. You know what I mean? Others of you, go somewhere where you know, won't scare the shit out of everybody or raise awareness, and fucking scream. Just scream. That used to be a thing too. Back in the day, especially when I was younger, I would go to parties like raves and shit like that, you know, and just scream. It's loud in there. Who gives a fuck, right? Like I would go to an amusement park on like, oh, tomorrow we out to Six Flags. Random, like, and it looks fun for everybody, like, yeah, but they don't know that I'm going because I need to get on King Dakar and scream all the way fucking down, because if I don't, I'm going to set something on fire. You understand? So invoke the emotion. You need to find ways to let it out, especially if it's not coming out naturally. So that, you know, you're not harming yourself or anyone else in any ways. Yeah. Completed cycle. Receive and open. Healing the inner child. I can't make this shit up. Two more popped out over here. Yeah, remembering disharmony triggers conflict. It's like what I said just now. And it's crazy because this card and this card almost seem the same. It's almost like two people reaching out to each other type shit. You know, or whatever. However you want to take it. Storm unexpected on the bottom. Yeah. Find healthy ways to let go of this anger, you know, whether you have to scream it out, cry it out, whatever it is. I don't know what you have to do it to invoke those emotions once again, but do that, right? You're not hurting anybody by screaming on a rooftop. You're not hurting anybody by watching every sad movie that ever existed so you can just cry and bawl your eyes out. I don't care how many times. Go watch Mufasa get pushed off that cliff by Scar 42 times in a row. If that's what you have to do to get the damn tears to fall out of your face. You understand? Like, just do it. Anything else here? Because I'm gonna go. This was really sad. It just did not get happy. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. Justice. Okay. This has to happen. The major arcana does not lie. This is something that had to balance out. It's just something that was meant to be. You've definitely completed a cycle because that came out. All right, and wait. Just wait. Just relax. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. There are more things out there for you, you know, like this is not the end. You're not finished, you're not washed up, you're not nothing. This is just, it's life. It's just life, okay? I'm sorry that wasn't nicer. I hope the next one I do is nice. Love, light, and abundance.